remember a week ago when it was like really, really bright outside? And then we had to spring forward. It's 20 of 7 in the morning right now. And it's pitch black out there. Can you believe that? But you know what? It's fine. We're this close to spring, and even closer to the next state of my being address, which I should probably think about going over. And we're now 7-1, and as of right now, we have 7 One Piece manga chapters in 2023. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So let's get to my low, my high, my active kindness. I mean, my low is a little conflicting because I should probably preface this. My high is going to be the fact that we celebrated my grandfather's birthday yesterday, and of course we had a wonderful time. But my low is, for whatever reason, and normally I really wouldn't consider this a low, considering what I'm about to say is a human thing, but I just couldn't help but start crying. Like, I guess in a way, if there is one takeaway I got, it's the fact that life is precious and beautiful. And, you know, I guess maybe it's because I did used to at one point contemplate suicide. And maybe this is just another instance of, you know, I'm alive and I get to witness this. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it just kind of, I just didn't think it would happen, you know? But if there is one thing I've learned, especially considering I go to therapy, it's that emotions don't ask for permission. Although, I like to think at least, because here's the thing, when I started crying, like, I was going, man. I was crying like you wouldn't believe. But it felt right to just simply let it go and do it. So, I'm happy with that. And of course, my act of kindness was helping out with the party any way I could. Watching my nephews when they were there. I got to play with my nephews. They had a lot of fun. It was wonderful. Very else little I can say. Watched Tournament of Champions last night. The Oscars was also on, but actually I have my computer in front of me. Hold on. Well, I don't need to look all the way down. Let's see. I had a feeling Everything Everywhere All at Once was going to win Best Picture. Who won? Oh. Okay. Yep. Congratulations, Brendan Fraser. Congratulations, Kihei Kwan. Congratulations, Michelle Yeoh. And congratulations, Jamie Lee Curtis, for your Oscar. Hey! Jamie Lee Curtis! She's the original Scream Queen. She was in Halloween. You know, the original Scream Queen won an Oscar. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, whether you realize or not, is acting royalty. For that reason. I mean, and I did see Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio win. Admittedly, I did see Turning Red, which I did do a movies on. But honestly, it's about time a stop motion film like Pinocchio finally got the Oscar win. So, that's nice. Although I haven't seen Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, I do plan on seeing that at some point, and I will do a movies on it. Really? I thought How Far in the Western Front was going to win at least the Best Picture, but it did not. Strange. But yeah, the Oscars happened. Right, how about we talk about the 7th One Piece manga chapter of 2023, which I did have prepared here already. Alright, let's see. One Piece chapter 1077. You should have noticed sooner. Okay? Let's see. Sentomaru is talking. Oh. Sentomaru is recapping the story of Ohara to the people in Egghead. And, it's so fascinating that the real demographic for One Piece should be Japanese teenagers. And when Enies Lobby, specifically Ohara, was being written, a lot of those teenagers weren't even born yet. This, for all intents and purposes, is for a great recap. Very nice. Let's see. It looks like Luffy, Lucci, Zoro, and Kaku are taking on the Seraphim. And it's not doing anything. Huh. Okay, now Zoro realized, hey, these guys kind of remind me of when I fought King. Oh, that's cool. I like that Shock actually refers to King by his actual name here. For those of you who don't know, his name is Alber. A-L-B-E-R. Alber. And for those of you who don't remember how to fight King, Lunarians have like fire coming out of their backs. When fire is coming out of their backs, they are completely invulnerable. So you gotta make sure the fire is out before you go at them. Okay. And I think I know where this is where the chapter of the title comes in. It's like, Zoro's like, King's notable features are white hair, brown skin, black wings, flames on his back, literally everything the Seraphim have. And then, okay, this is funny. Kaku, Lucci, and Luffy are communicating like, you should have done it sooner! And quite frankly, it's even funnier that Luffy is the one calling someone out on their lack of knowledge. Considering that Luffy is always in that position, being the one who lacks knowledge. I mean, listen, it's no secret that Luffy and Zoro pretty much share one brain cell between the two of them. But that's why they make for a great pair. They are the captain and the first mate. Pure and simple. Okay, why is Shaka just leaving? Holy cow, Shaka might actually be the traitor. Shaka might actually be the traitor. Holy cow. Okay, looks like Nami is fighting, F-Shark, the Seraphim that looks like Jinbei. And we have an upskirt shot. Okay. Look, as a straight guy, there are some things I do like as much as the next straight guy. But that's actually a little too much upskirt. I'm sorry. It is. It is. Ooh. Essence all but destroyed. And Brooke's been decapitated. Oh, dang. Okay. Huh. Okay. Sanji came to say today. Ooh. I like that sort of dark, demonic shadowing over Sanji's face here. That's awesome. Okay. And it's looking like pretty much everyone Usopp's group is down. thanks to S-Snake. Well, mostly. Frankie is only about half petrified. Maybe he can make something work. But I don't know. And I find it especially funny that Frankie legit had S-Snake pinned down, but she used her cuteness to like, oh, don't hurt me. Oh, we can't hurt you. Bang. Got him. That's a low down dirty trick. I respect that. Okay, Shaka. Okay. Looks like Shaka finally found where Stella was. Wait. Shaka running over to Stella. Hey, Shaka. Who came with you? What? Oh! Well, it's pretty safe to say that Shaka is not the traitor. Because he was just shot in the head. And man, that is gratuitously gruesome. So Stella was never the traitor. And Shaka's not. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people are trying to pin down who of. Wait a minute, hold on. Well, Lilith is currently fighting S-Snake and gotten petrified, or turned to stone. So is York. Stella's clearly been captured. Shaka was just shot in the head. Atlas is with, well, actually now I believe she's with Jean. No, Atlas is with Chopper and Robin. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me just look at one thing. Yeah, Edison got knocked out when fighting S-Shark. The only Vegapunk we don't see here is Pythagoras. But Pythagoras was the one who was nearly assassinated in the beginning. This is tough. Folks, what we have here is, for the first time in quite a while, well, a lot of people, including myself, are now beginning to really speculate what's going to happen next. Because for all intents and purposes, this is a death game. This is essentially a whodunit. And literally for every one answer we get a whole bunch of other questions. This is quite fascinating. Truly fascinating indeed. But needless to say, this was a very, very good chapter. I've got no complaints about it here. Listen, we're in the end game of One Piece. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a chapter that's even remotely underwhelming, at least what we've had so far. Honestly, if there is going to be an underwhelming chapter, it's going to be because, like the moments of reprieve you get from whatever's going on, that's going to be the underwhelming chapter. Problem is, you need those moments of reprieve. Especially with stuff like this. So, take that for what it's worth. So, I guess the only thing I can do now is talk about my grandfather's birthday. It was great. We had shrimp and a cheese board with some nuts and the cheese board also had tangerines and blueberries. Shrimp and cocktail sauce. My mom makes a great cocktail sauce. And for dinner, we had turkey dinner. We had turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans. I doused everything with gravy. We also had salad, and I had a roll. It was good. This was, oh, actually, more importantly, I can finally talk about the fact I had chili con queso now. Because I did that mom food grind a lot. And if you saw any of my photos on social media, you know that Frito Scoops are the preferred dipping chip of choice. And there's two ways to go about having it. You could, simply dip the chip in because, it's a scoop, do that. Or what I do, eat it like nachos. I essentially had nachos. It's pretty sweet. We had a gluten-free cake. Shout out to Desiree's Creations in Horseheads. That was a gluten-free cake. It was really good. I mean, listen, there's a common misconception that gluten-free is bland and boring, and maybe that was so in the beginning, but bro, it's 2023. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. We have the technology. So, yeah. It was a beautiful day. You only turn 89 once. And believe me, I'm glad I got to see my grandpa do that. I mean, look, I guess another reason why I got emotional yesterday on my way home was, my grandpa was 89 years old. I know at some point that day will come. I guess, yes, it was the first time where I legit thought it could happen. Potentially, it could be very soon. But I don't know. Whatever the case, if ever I see him, I'm giving my grandfather a big hug and a kiss. Because, he deserves it. Okay, I better shut this off before I get emotional. I hope y'all like this video. If you did like this, share on YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I enjoyed holding this video for all of you guys who watched and enjoyed today. Well, we have a wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk channels, we can hear to London. Always have your back. Take care. Make good choices. 607 all day, baby. I have to reach over. And I'm worried I'll knock the computer off the album. Here goes everything. Okay. I got it.